Welcome back, Mechabellum enthusiasts, to another thrilling episode of the Mechabellum Show. I'm your host, Max Steele, and joining me are my co-hosts, the brilliant tech analyst, Ava Arclight, and the strategic mastermind, Jake Vulcan. How are you two doing today?
Hi, Max. I'm excited to dive into today's episode. The new patch has brought some interesting balance adjustments.
Hey, Max, I'm doing great. Ready to discuss all the changes and how they'll impact the game. Let's get started.
Fantastic. So, the big news is update 0.7.13, which brings us some intriguing balance adjustments. Let's start with the hacker.
Absolutely, Max. The tech, multiple control, cost has been adjusted from 300 to 250. This change might shake up the hacker meta a bit, as players now have more flexibility in their tech choices.
And let's not forget the Sledgehammer. The tech armor enhancement now adds an additional 20% HP, making it a more viable survival buff. Plus, the price of armor-piercing bullets has been adjusted from 300 to 250, offering more strategic options for players.
Interesting developments indeed. Moving on to the Rhino, its tech armor enhancement has also received a 20% HP boost. This might make it a more formidable tank on the battlefield.
And speaking of armor enhancements, the Arclight's technology has also received a similar 20% HP bonus. Additionally, its price has been adjusted from 100 to 150. This change may entice more players to explore the defensive potential of Arclight units.
Absolutely, Ava, and let's not forget the steel ball. Its tech armor enhancement now adds an additional 20% HP as well, but the price has been adjusted from 300 to 350. This might affect players' purchasing decisions when it comes to fortifying their defenses.
Great insights, team. Now, there's a small adjustment to melting point. Its HP has been increased by 3%, which might make it a bit sturdier on the battlefield.
That's right, Max. Every little boost counts, especially for those players who rely on melting point to deal damage over time. It's a subtle change, but it could make a difference in the long run.
Absolutely, Ava. And now, let's move on to the much anticipated preview for the next update. Brace yourselves, Mechabellum enthusiasts, because we have some exciting new features coming our way.
That's right, Jake. One of the standout features is the introduction of core building fortification. Players will now have the ability to fortify each core building individually. Through 5 fortification upgrades, they can increase the HP of one core building up to a whopping 200,000.
This is a game changer, Max. It adds a new layer of strategic depth to the game, as players will need to carefully consider which core building to fortify and when. It could lead to some epic showdowns.
And let's not forget about the missile interceptor devices. Players will now have the option to place these devices on the battlefield to intercept enemy missiles. However, it's worth noting that battlefield power cannot be intercepted.
Indeed, Jake, this new addition will revolutionize strategy, as players can now plan their defenses against missile attacks. It's an exciting development that will surely impact the meta.
Absolutely, Max. These changes indicate that the developers are actively listening to the community and addressing gameplay concerns. It's great to see the game evolving and becoming more versatile.
Couldn't agree more, Ava. The Mechabellum community is always at the forefront, and it's fantastic to see their feedback shaping the game.
Well said, team. Now, before we wrap up, let's address some comments from the Mechabellum subreddit, where players are discussing the patch changes.
One comment caught my eye. User Kick mentioned that this patch seems to address the problem of too many Fangs games appearing in high elo. It seems like the balance adjustments are aimed at making the game more versatile and countering specific strategies.
That's an interesting observation, Ava. Another user, Faranthia, suggests that the armor upgrade adjustments make it more versatile as a survival buff, rather than just countering fangs.
Absolutely, Jake. The meta is constantly evolving, and these adjustments aim to keep the gameplay dynamic and engaging.
Some players are also discussing the strategy of countering Fangs and Mustangs. User Insane Shepherd mentioned that Fangs with tech upgrades are the best late-game carry units. They argue that proper positioning and support units can outplay their counters.
That's a valid point, Ava. Another user, Imaginary Concerned, suggested countering Fangs with high explosive heat and range Mustangs. They believe that taking the right approach and investing in a few Mustangs can demolish multiple Fang squads.
It's fascinating to see players sharing their strategies and experiences. It truly highlights the depth of the Mechabellum community.
Absolutely, Max. And that's all the time we have for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed our in-depth analysis of the new patch and the community discussions surrounding it.
Remember, Mechabellum enthusiasts, keep experimenting, adapting, and mastering the game. We'll be back next week with more exciting updates, strategies, and insights on the Mechabellum show.